Buffalo is home to like dozens of very active community service nonprofits and socially conscious clubs and activist organizations. And I really do encourage people to get involved. When I was in my 20s, I was involved in a lot of them, and it really did change my life. Like, I met people who I'm still friends with. It really shaped my politics and my understanding of the world. Did huge boost for my confidence and my self-awareness and all that sort of stuff. So I think like that you really, really, really are doing yourself a disservice not getting plugged into that stuff. But when I say that to people, like, the number one thing they say is, well, I don't have time. I don't actually believe everybody when they say they don't have time. I think a lot of people do have time. They're just too polite to say to me, yeah, I'm just not that interested in it. So they're making up like an imaginary thing that is outside of their control, quote unquote, and just say, I don't have enough time. But look, if you honestly do not have enough time, here's what you can do, okay? You can just message these organizations. There's just a human on the other end, right? You can just message them. Find them on one of their social medias, go to their website, find a info email box, and just say, look, I don't have time, but I want to help out. Is there anything I can do? And a lot of them will say yes, okay? Some of them might not, because they might think you're a bot, they might think you're a weirdo, right? Like if you have an account that's just a creeper account, you've never posted anything, you don't have like your own face in your bio, in your profile pic, and some just out of the blue, like you email somebody, it's like, hey, give me a call, I want to help out. They'll probably ignore you. But look, if you're serious, right, and you explain yourself and you come off as serious, people will say, yeah, we could use your help, right? Because there's always stuff going on off to the side that's not events, stuff that you can do on your own time. This might be moderating one of the websites or one of the social media accounts. This might be helping to write, right? Like write the flyers, write communications. This could be helping to make posters and flyers and stuff that they can post online. This can be just doing a little research. This can be helping to spread the word. They might say, yeah, actually, we need speakers. We have an event coming up, an ICE protest event coming up, and we need people to speak there. So can you spread the word that this is going on, or ask in your own network, or ask people at work or whatever, if you know anybody who's been affected by immigration enforcement and would be willing to speak at an event or something like that, right? Some groups might just say no, but we'll hold on to your email. Some people say no, but sign up for our newsletter. We got a MailChimp going on or whatever. That's fine. You can do that too, and something might pop up later. You're also going to find that different organizations have different attitudes toward like security and privacy. Okay, if you were to send an email out of the blue to Birdwatch, for example, and say, hey, I want to help, but I can only do it online and I can't come to meetings, they're going to ignore you. But if you send the same message to the International Institute, they'll say, yeah, sure, no problem. And they'll get back to you. So, you're just going to have to learn how to read the room and take a hint sometimes, but I trust that you can do that because you're a big kid. You can also go to a lot of places, a lot of activist organizations in Buffalo have regular Zoom calls. Just go to the Zoom calls. Like when you're on the Zoom calls, half the people, have their camera off and have their phone in their pocket and are washing the dishes at the same time that they're listening to the Zoom, right? Or if you can make the time to go to just one in-person meeting, just go to the one in-person meeting. And that way you kind of show that you're interested, you show that you're a real person, that you're not a fucking spy, sneaky fed or whatever. And at least like introduce yourself to people and say like, hey, I'd love to help out, but I'm short on time. What can I do? People will come up with something.